The year is believed to be 623 BC in the Shakya kingdom, when a prince was born in the sacred garden of Lumbini. But he was no ordinary prince. They named him Siddhartha Gautama. Prince Siddhartha's incredible journey was to begin in the sacred garden of Lumбини. Legend has it that his mother, Queen Maya Devi, while traveling from Tilorakot, the capital of Shakya kingdom, gave birth to him in Lumбини when she was on her way to her maternal home in Devdaha. It was here that the newborn infant took his first 7 steps toward the east, beginning a path to enlightenment, which would change humankind, and he would be known to the world as Lord Buddha.
The sacred garden where Lord Buddha was born still exists today in Nepal and is the focal point of Lumбини. Lumбини was inscribed on UNESCO's list of World Heritage Properties in 1997 in recognition of its archaeological and religious significance. The World Heritage Property consists of the marker stone inside the Mayadevi temple, which marks the exact birth spot of Lord Buddha. The Asoka pillar, which Emperor Asoka is believed to have erected in 249 BC, with Pali language inscriptions in the Brahmi script to mark this location as the birthplace of Lord Buddha, and the Nativity sculpture, which depicts Lord Buddha's mother, Queen Maya Devi, giving birth to him, are also located within the sacred garden. The sacred garden, along with other areas in and around Lumбини, need to be safeguarded and further developed in ways that are linked to improving the socio-economic conditions of the local population. The sacred garden, which symbolizes enlightenment, is located within the 1 by 3 mile Lumбини project area, which also consists of New Lumбини village, monastic zone, and the central link. New Lumбини village is the zone that represents worldly activities through which pilgrims enter the site to begin the spiritual journey. This zone contains facilities for visitors. The monastic zone is designed to enable visitors to attain knowledge and undergo spiritual purification before they proceed to the sacred birthplace of Lord Buddha. The monastic zone consists of Buddhist monasteries from all around the world, along with meditation centers. The central link is in the middle of the Lumbini project area, with a 12-meter wide canal that takes visitors to the sacred garden, signifying transition from worldly life to enlightenment.
Lumbini is one of the most holy and significant places for one of the world's great religions. Lord Buddha himself advised his followers to visit 4 sacred places relevant to his life, one of which is his birthplace. His birthplace, Lumbini, is not only spiritually and historically significant for humankind, but is also a site of great archaeological importance. Recent archaeological discoveries within the Mayadevi temple of Lord Buddha's birthplace, under a UNESCO project funded by the Japanese government, have revealed for the first time in South Asia evidence of a series of shrines dating back to 6th century BC. Until now, the earliest Buddhist temples known were built by Emperor Ashoka in the 3rd century BC, as evidenced by the Ashokan pillar and the remains of the brick-built temple in Lumbini.
Lumbini has an outstanding universal value. It is unique because it's important for the entire humanity. It's not only unique for Nepal, but it has a global reach.
टुरिस्टको कारणले गर्दा पनि यहाँ धेरै प्रशस्त मात्रामा होटल कलकारखानाहरू खोलेका छन्। त्यही कारणले काम पाउन सजिलो हुनको कारणले म यहाँ आएर काम गरेको हो।
It's a beautiful place. It's very spiritual, very peaceful.
प्रत्येक वर्ष हाम्रो यो चेन्ज एकदम विकास हुँदै गइरहेछ के अब आउँदो सालमा पनि धेरै राम्रो हुँदै जान्छ लाग्छ मलाई।
It's much less developed than I had anticipated.
जुन गरिब किसिमका पर्यटकहरू लुम्बिनीमा आउँछन् गरिब किसिमका लागि निःशुल्क धर्मशालाको यहाँ निर्माण हुनुपर्छ।
What I prefer the most here are the small local villages actually, because you have just to travel like 5-minute bike and you feel like if you are like 200 years ago from now.
There are 4 places not to. We must go there as a Buddhist, you know. The first, this Lumini. This Lumini is very beautiful, most beautiful.
We need very basic facilities like a toilet, like a drinking water, and those things is very small, but anyhow we need it. Without roads, without toilet, without drinking water, we cannot give any facility to public.
There are about 500 million Buddhists around the world. If a fraction of them can come to Lumbini, I think that will have a very transformative effect in Nepal's socio-economic development. Also, Nepal has already a very good foundation to develop and enhance tourism sector. So Nepal is well placed to receive more pilgrims. And the international community can really advocate the significance of Lumbini, and through that we can promote the foreign investment to Lumbini, and that will have a very positive impact on human development in Lumbini.
Aside from Lumbini, there are a number of other known Buddhist sites in the surrounding districts of Lumbini and the greater Lumbini area, which includes the Kapilavastу, Rupandehi, and Nawalparasi districts, each of which focuses on a major archaeological complex that are relevant to Lord Buddha's life, with Lumbini at the center in Rupandehi. There are two sites that are already on UNESCO's tentative World Heritage List, including Tilorakot, where remains of the ancient capital of the Sakya kingdom, the kingdom of Lord Buddha's father, can still be seen in the Kapilavasthu district. Here, Lord Buddha lived as Prince Siddhartha until the age of 29. We can still see the remains of the fortification wall and gates of the Sakya kingdom at this site, including the gate from which Prince Siddhartha left this kingdom in search of enlightenment before he became known to the world as Lord Buddha. The other Buddhist site on UNESCO's tentative World Heritage List is Ramgram in Nawalparasi. Ramgram is an archaeological site of great importance as it is believed to contain the only unopened stupa with Lord Buddha's mortal remains.
Despite its association with the life of Lord Buddha, little archaeological research has been undertaken within the greater Lumbini area, with many unanswered questions remaining. It is imperative that the rich heritage of Lord Buddha's natal landscape is swiftly mapped and preserved through archaeological investigations so that future generations of pilgrims may experience this ancient historical landscape firsthand.
The greater Lumbini area, today with a population of approximately 2,095,640, covers an area of 5,260 square kilometers in the southern plains of western Nepal. Lumbini being the Buddhist epicenter of the world, ironically, Buddhism as a religion is in the minority. While it has a dominant Hindu population and a prominent number of Muslims. Within the three districts, poverty is rampant and large segment of the population in the greater Lumbini area lack access to basic facilities. In Nawalparasi, 8 village district committees still do not have access to roads. 40% of the population has no access to electricity, and the literacy rate is 72.9%. In Kapilavasthu, the level of poverty of socioeconomic development is worst, with 80% of the population having no electricity and the literacy rate of 58.64%.
But despite these statistics, and no matter how harsh they may seem, there is a ray of hope.
हाम्रो स्कुलमा यहाँ धेरै किसिमको पढाइ हुन्छ र हामी यहाँ प्रेती शिक्षा पढेको छौँ र हामीले यो प्रेती शिक्षा पढेर धेरै नै ज्ञान पाएको छौँ र गौतम बुद्धको बारेमा हामी धेरै नै बुझेको छौँ।
लुम्बिनी ठाउँ चाहिँ बुद्ध भगवान जन्मिनु भएको ठाउँ हो। यो ठाउँमा चाहिँ धेरै शान्तिहरू भएको छ। पहिला जस्तै यहाँ जङ्गलहरू थियो, न मोनास्ट्री थिएन र पहिला भन्दा अहिले धेरै विकास भएर आएको छ।
And the future of Lumbini is its children, and their destinies are tied to the ways we address the problems facing Lumbini today.